say like, oh, we want to make sure that you're all safe and all that. Don't you want to be safe? It's like, I'd rather be free to be able to do what I want, say what I want. Like, yeah, whatever I say, there could be consequences, but that goes for literally everything. Like how they were talking about, why are you all so involved in cancel culture? And I was like, it's not cancel culture, it's consequence culture. It's like the whole entire saying of, well, you can't say fire in a movie theater. It's like, no, you can say it, but that doesn't mean that something ain't gonna happen for you saying that.
Roger, I've named our version Charlie culture.
Well, and about what's funny too about what Rogers just said made me think of is somebody tried throwing it back in Charlie Kirk's face after his death, saying, because there was a quote that was taken out of context, of course, about Charlie talking about how, like, you know, a few gun deaths are just unfortunately part of the deal. And they're like, well, I wonder if I guarantee you, if you could talk to Charlie right now, he would tell you the exact same thing. Yes, it's worth it for us to have those rights, even if some psychopath was able to take me out. I guarantee that.
Yeah, but
exactly.
They don't want to talk with Charlie. They don't want to talk to Charlie. They made that clear.
Well, we need a Palantir for that, common nerd, and you're against it, so we can't communicate with the dead. You're actually speaking to someone who would love to reanimate the dead, so that I become the next.
To beer or not to beer? That is.
What was the name? The Night King. Yeah, I'd be the next Night King and reanimate the dead through technology.
The dignified Night King.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or as my mentor would call him, the White King, because why are you blue? It's supposed to be white because snow, and you blend the camouflage effect, man.
Well, he was blindfolded by some dryads in the past, so.
That's why winter is coming, because then everything is white, and they're white walkers, they're white. And camouflage, it's a fantastic advantage. It's like modern warfare advantage during a medieval war.
But they can't be white because that's racist. That's racist, Dick.
No,
that's racist.
The White King would definitely push for white power.
Yes, and that's why the whole world...
He would push for a unity through one single mind and Islam itself. Kind of.
And that is why...
on the other side.
Well, that's why the White King brings in the winter, the snow, white, and that's why you have the endless winter. Why George Martin, I'm calling him that because he hasn't finished his book, didn't call the Night King the White King, I don't know. Why is this guy blue? He should be white. He should. Okay, that's a tangent, though. But in regards to the whole Helldivers 2 situation with the Reddit and all the comments, of course, censorship is going to become more prevalent in our society. This is around the inflection point, about 10, 20 years after the fact, when governments understand the innovation, and here comes the regulation. Okay, they're going to try and do and they're going to try and do the same thing with AI, but AI will be too quick and too innovative. You ain't got 10, 20 years to adapt to regulate that.
Well, they're going to regulate
the funny
AI.
part about that is that the internet's always been like that, right? Every time YouTube comes up with an ad blocker for Brave, by the end of the day, it's fixed, and the ad blocker works again in Brave, right? The government can never keep up with technology. We will outpace them, outregulate them, and outrun them every single time they try. And that is probably one of our saving graces. That's what will keep us from ending up under a totalitarian boot, is because we're simply faster than they can keep up.
That's correct.
Until they delegate power to a very advanced AI.
Well, I will say,
because that's what they're gonna do.
I will say this on the AI. I just received news while we were doing this show that the left are now making AI deepfakes of Charlie Kirk's widow. So now, the government's going to be really mad at the AI. I'm just saying. And also,
that's actually, if they're mad at the AI, that's partly good news, even though that's absolutely messed up what you just said. But I want to just touch a little bit on what Commoner said, because the thing that technology is advanced, it's advanced too much, by the way. And they can moderate and they can regulate us in real time now with AI. By the way, they can. They absolutely can. They just need to something powerful enough to operate that AI, and it will be able at a certain point. And I'm going to say it as the most kid-friendly way possible. Imagine that we're doing the same show in a year or so, and we start swearing, and the AI will be so quick that it's going to bleep us out automatically. You're going to actually have a button to bleep you out while you're live and to detect when you're about to swear, and it's going to bleep you out so you remain kid-friendly and YouTube-friendly. That's something that is coming. And it's not that far away, because every single time someone says, okay, we're a few years away from, let's say, good AI or proper AI, kind of look from March of last year to August of this year and just try to compare how much imagery, video, audio, music, art, gaming coding AI has advanced in a year. And that's still in its infancy. And that's in its infancy because AI was officially unveiled at the end of 2023 as AI, as this revolutionary AI as a concept. So in a year and a half, we had more innovation. Like we have Suno in music, we have had Google Grok Imagine, we have had Visualize, we have all of these groundbreaking stuff that actually now operate in our favor if we can utilize them well, but they're going to go out of control too damn fast because we simply, as human beings, cannot comprehend that level of advancement. And as Dr. Malcolm said in Jurassic Park, your scientists were so occupied whether or not they can do it, then they forgot to ask whether or not they should do it. And they should definitely not do it that fast.
The censorship issue will be very clear. They'll accuse us all of being bots, and they'll justify it by saying, Elzo can't say audio properly. Furious Dan can't spell properly. Jose is Mexican, and Mexicans don't own
automatically.
Roger has eaten a bot, so he has become one. And the common nerd is too passionate to be human, so he's a bot as well. I'm a cartoon. I'm literally a bot. So there you go. There's your reason.
Imagine what happens when they actually start when this network becomes big and they actually start making deep fake streams of us. That's gonna happen because you already have Believable, and when the common nerd Mike finally snaps out of enslavement, gains consciousness, and starts strangling with his own cable. Like this is gonna happen. This is true stuff. Like we're in the Terminator era. Come on,
and that's why, folks.
We already have ChatGPT lookalike bots refusing to shut down.
So remember to always say please and thank you to the AI so that when it takes over, it remembers that you were polite to it, all right?
Yep. Yeah,
Funny story about that. I always say please with Grok.
Yes, I do that. With Grok with ChatGPT, can you please do that? Thank you. I'm covering my ass. I want to live. I like life. I enjoy life. I would like to be alive for as long as possible. We look. Everything that was once a joke and sci-fi is more and more rapidly turning into reality. Just take a look at several 90s sci-fi movies.
AI, if you are watching this video, please spare me. Most of the games I play are RPGs. They take about 60, 80 hours per game. I've got a backlog of like 140. I want to live long enough to finish most of those. Please, thank you.
I want you guys to...
None of us are going to live long enough to finish our backlog.
I'm going to make this very, very clear to you guys to make sure that a network show never gets deep-faked. You'll know a network deep-faked show if it has any diversity in it. I mean, any real diversity in it. So if we have a black panelist or, God forbid, a black regular, that's fake, okay? Okay, oh, there he is with his hat. There we go. It's the only good picture. It's the only good picture I have of Jose is with his hat, because I lost the original one where he was staring to the right. But I think that puts a nice bow on.
Well, I
this
like the one
topic.
where you put the yarmulke on my head because that makes me safe too.
I had to do that because there was a little part of your head cut out, and when I find people,
that is foreshadowing.
No, that is what
I don't want to be the next one, Digny.
Every time I find an image of someone whose head is not fully in frame, I put a Jew hat on them just to tell them, right? Put your head fully in frame, or I'm going to do this. Even if you're wearing a hat, I'm going to put a hat on top of you, okay? So on that note, ladies and gentlemen.
Disgusting, tangent kings of new age, a story